everyone, this is Robin Pike with Crafty Stamper, and I just wanted to show you this card that I've been working on today, and I just think it's just very pretty. It's a Mother's Day card, and that'll be coming up in May, and so I thought I want to go ahead and get a jump start on it, and so this is what I'm looking at giving to my mother. So I'm going to show you how I put this together and the materials that I used. So I'm going to put this aside right now. And I've went ahead and cut the pieces so you wouldn't have to watch me do that. So the first thing I did is cut a piece of bubble bath. And it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And so I'm going to go ahead and get the bone folder out and just give it a good burnish. Okay, got that done. And now next, and then this will be the inside piece. I'm just going to set it aside right now. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I've got the silver that we have. And so I want to put it down, and I'm going to use, instead of using glue, I'm going to get the adhesive here, the adhesive tape. I kind of make a mess with glue, and so when using it on the silver, then it tends to smush out, and then it kind of dulls the silver on here, so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this down. And even it up from side to side and top to bottom. And that looks good there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get, this is our pool party. And I used the brick embossing folder that we have on this. And so I'm just going to put this down with some of the tape. And then I'm just going to make sure that I get it as even as possible. Okay, and that looks pretty good there. All right, and so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to again use the silver, and then I've got the bubble bath. And I'm going to go ahead and put the silver down on the bubble bath. Just try to even it up the best that you can. Okay, and that looks good there. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put our white down. And I used one of the deckled rectangles for this white piece here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it down. And I'll have all the measurements for this over on my website at craftystamper.com. So from here, I want to take and put this on dimensionals. And I just want to add enough dimensionals so it doesn't sag. And that should be enough there. Now we're going to take these off, and they're sticky on both sides. Okay. And then we're just going to put this on here as evenly as possible. And let's see if that looks good before I press down on it. Yep, that looks good. It's like I've got something on my white. Okay, there it is. That come clean. Okay, so now we've got those layers on. So the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to put this aside and move all of this out of the way. And we're going to do some embossing. We've got to get the Versamark out and then do some heat embossing. So we're going to be using the silver powder. And so let me get situated here. Sorry for all the movement, but okay. So I've got, I went ahead and I've got a flower here, and then I've got some leaves here. And then I've got another flower that I'll be putting out here too. And I need to get some white paper. Let's see. Let's see if this will be big enough. It'll be big enough for some of it. All right, and here's the Versamark that we're using. And I'm going to go ahead and get the Bossing Buddy and just kind of powder it up. And that keeps the powder and stuff from sticking to it. It just helps to give it a better look. All right, so I've got that done. So we got the Versamark. Just going to put this rose in here. And we're going to put it down. Okay. And then we're going to just go ahead and do the leaves while we've got it out. Okay. And then I'm going to take this rose off and put a bigger rose on here. Okay. All right. Now we're going to put the lid on this. And we're going to get out our powder. And then I'm going to bring in a piece of paper here. And we're just going to put this inside the paper. And we're just going to sprinkle the powder on. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of move it around here. Okay, looks like a little bit stuck here, so I'm just going to take this brush and kind of brush it away. Okay, I'm going to put just a tad bit more right here. Okay. All right, and that looks good. So I'm going to put this up. And while I've got this out, I'm going to go ahead and do the sentiment. Let's see. I've got it right here, and it just says Mother's Day on it. So I'm going to get the Versamark back out. So do y'all have your Mother's Day cards made yet? Or do you have an idea of what you're going to be doing? Okay. Let's put the lid back on this. And bring this back in. All right. Now we're just going to move the powder around on that. Just going to dump off that excess powder. And then we're just going to kind of wipe around it. Okay. And that looks good there. Looks like I put my piece of paper on this little petal right here. Okay, that's good. Let's not do that again. So how's the weather where y'all are? I hope it's good. It's beautiful here. I live in Alabama, and it has been gorgeous. It's in the 70s today, and I think tomorrow, and I don't know, maybe the next week or so. I think we are supposed to have some storms, so that's the only bad thing about it. All right, so from here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the heater on and dry this up. And as it starts to set up, you'll see that the silver will turn really shiny, and it's just so pretty. All right, let's turn this on. And it takes it just a minute to heat up. But once it gets heated up, then it starts getting shiny and turning, and you can see it's already turning. Isn't that awesome? Alright, so I can put that aside. Gonna go ahead and we'll start with this. We'll start with the rose over here. And see it changing very quickly. I think this is just the neatest thing. How many of you like to heat emboss? It's one of those things that, as my kids say, gives you satisfaction watching it turn and get really shiny. Okay, I'm going to flip it around and do this other one. Okay, I can turn that off. All right, and so I just kind of want to show you how I colored these. I used the watercolor and our ink pads, and I just kind of wanted to show you. I'm not going to cut all of these out or color all of them, but I did want to show you the steps that it took to get here. So let's go ahead. We'll get the bubble bath out. It's the stamp pad, and I'm just going to press in, and then where the pad will push up against the inside of it, like that right there. And then I'll just get the water brush that we have, and I've already got my water in it, and you just squeeze it. Oops, maybe not that much, but you squeeze it. And then we're just going to start brushing this on just to get our look. And we're just going to go around through here. And you can make it as light or dark, ever what you want. It would be yours, and you would do what you want. Some people might like it darker, and then some might like it lighter. Okay, got that one done. And see, it doesn't take no time. I mean, this is really, it's a simple card, and it looks so nice, I think. Okay, let's see if we can grab a little bit more out of here. Get a little bit more ink on it. Okay. All right, so then we just kind of want to wipe off our brush. Then we can close this up. And then I did the leaves. I did them in Pool Party because I wanted it to match the other colors that I was using. And I need to re-ink this. I've got my ink coming in, but it just hasn't made it yet. So it doesn't put a whole lot of ink out on the pad over here. See if I can dip it in there and get it a little bit darker. Okay. All right. So we're just going to wipe this off and then put it up. And so that's all you're going to do. You're just going to watercolor those. I don't know if you can see there. Maybe that's, I hope that's a better picture and not glaring. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's put this up. And now we can put our card together. So I'm going to put those aside. I've already cut them out. So you don't have to wait on that. And let's see. I was going to show you. This comes from the Secret Garden kit that we have. It's the stamp with thin cuts. And it was on sale. I can't remember. So it came with the dies and then the stamps. And it was like, I don't know, $10 or something. It was really a good price on it. So I wanted to show you that. But all the stamps that I've been using today, the roses and everything, that all come out of it. So I've got a mess here on my desk. Oh, let's see. Here it is right here. So this is this is all the ones that you get here. And it says it's a beautiful life, smile, happy, 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 love, and memories. And then it has all the pretty roses and then the leaves. And I just think it's a really nice set. And then here's some die cuts. I have some more over by my cut and emboss machine. And, but it was a really good set. And like I said, I think it was like $10 or it may have been $8. I can't remember. I think it's in the clearance section. In my online store. If you're interested in it, just let me know and I can find it for you and send you the information. Okay, so let's get our card back out. And we're just going to start putting this together. And the first thing we're going to do is I glued this one down here, this rose here. I glued it down. Just takes just a little glue, not much. And I just kind of put it off to the side. Okay. And then I took a big leaf, just put some glue on it, and kind of tucked it. And kind of pushed it. Kind of pushed it where the leaf wouldn't lay flat. I wanted it to kind of come up some, so. Okay. And then I did a small leaf here. And kind of did the same thing, just kind of pressed it up. Just kind of put it over that way. Okay, and then the big rose, I put it up on dimensionals. And just kind of placed them around. I think that's pretty good there. It's not going to take any. And that should be good. Okay, and so from here, I just kind of turned it just a little this way and just kind of brought it down some and just placed it right in here, I guess. Let's see. I think it come over just a tad bit more. Okay. All right, so then I went ahead and I took the other, there's two different size leaves. There's the big leaf and the small leaf. So then I took this leaf and I just kind of tucked it up underneath here. And it too is just, like I said, I don't want it to lay flat. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one right here. Just going to tuck it over in here. Let's see. I think I kind of want this one to be over just a tad bit more. I think I've got my dimensional there. So let's put that up in there. Then that over there more. Now, I think that's good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so from here, I'm going to stamp this out with this punch here. And I can't remember the name of this punch. And it may be retired, but you know, you can use any punch. And you may not want to say Mother's Day. You want to maybe you want to do Happy Birthday or, you know, just whatever. And then you want to use another punch or a die cut or something. So, but this fit the Mother's Day perfect. So I thought, hey, I'm going to use it. So, and then on this, I'm going to put some glue on this end. And then I'm going to put just a small dimensional down here on this side. So let's go ahead and put the dimensional on there. Okay, we're going to put the glue on. Okay. Then we're just going to kind of tuck it. Okay. Let's make sure it's straight on here. Looks like it needs to come down just a tad. Let's see. Let's move it up just a little bit more. Okay. And then next, I've got some of our ribbon here, and I was trying to see what, let's see, it comes out of the gold and silver trim combo pack. And so I'm using the silver on this, and I'm just gonna do a double bow here. And I'm not the best at tying bows, so y'all bear with me. Okay. All right, now let's see if we can get it off these fingers. I've got short, fat fingers. So it kind of makes things difficult. Okay. Let's see if that's good enough there. And I like for my little bows to be poofy, so don't want them to be flat. Okay, and then I just want to put it right in here. So let's get a glue dot. That glue dot was hard to see. Probably help if I had my reading glasses on. Anybody else have any problems when you're not wearing your reading glasses? Ooh, boy, it came quick. It was like one day you could see, and then all of a sudden you couldn't see anything in front of you. Oh, okay, so I think that looks good. Let's see. I'm going to try to see if I can move that down just a little bit. Maybe trim it off just a tad bit more. Uh-oh. There. All right. And now I want to put, let's see, I've got some rhinestones somewhere. And I went ahead and colored them with the Dark Bubble Bath Stampin' Blends. And you can color your rhinestones with them. And let me see. I'm going to put one of the big ones down here. And I'm going to put one of the small ones right in here. Let's see, I think I may put that one there. And then, let's see, I may put that one there. Okay. So this is our finished card. And I've got a piece of white to go inside it, but I'm not sure. I want to put something else inside it, but I'm not sure. I hadn't picked out the sentiment that I want to put on there. So, but this will put it, I will just put it in here. And I may take one of the roses and just maybe put it right at the corner of it. Let's see. Let's just look at it and see. See what we got here. I'll go ahead and take this big rose off. And put that on. Okay. And let me get my little cushion here. Okay. And we'll just kind of put it right over here. And I missed a little bit right in there. I'll slip it over and try that one more time. Okay. Maybe we just need to press and hold it down just a little bit harder. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. So then I've got my rose, and then I'm going to get me a sentiment to put on here and maybe make it go down just a little bit. And then sign my name. And then that's our finished card. We'll just, I'm not going to glue it in yet because I don't want to mess up the sentiment and then have to take that back out. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope you like the card. If you have any questions, you can email me at craftystamper007@gmail.com, or you can check out my website at Crafty Stamper. And then if you want to check out my YouTube channel, it's the @ Crafty Stamper 007. And I sure do appreciate you hanging out with me today. And I hope you have an awesome day. And I'll catch you later. Bye.